Hey everyone, welcome back to Far Cry 3. Cletus and I are back, and we've got some story to do.
Yay, story!
It's a beautiful day here at Tequila Sunrise. The sun is shining, birds are singing, gentle breeze, and nobody's trying to shoot and kill us. It's times like this that really remind you that part of the game is supposed to be how, beautiful and stuff the environment is. But then, a couple minutes later people are shooting at you and just really turns it bad.
Turns it fun.
Guess if you want to look at it that way. We're on our way to find some guy we saw in a dream we had after a warrior priestess jungle lady gave us a strange potion. Far Cry 3.
Drugs and vision quests.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what it's all about. I want to go on a vacation like this. Except I don't want to get killed or do any killing.
Yeah.
I just want to steal vehicles and do drugs.
This town. It's the one from my dream. Doesn't seem to be doing too well.
Anyway, off the drugs subject. This is Bad Town, and this is the shantytown we saw in our dream. If you look at the handbook entry for Bad Town, it pretty much says no place on earth is more deserving of its name. Yeah, this place is a shithole.
Well, it is a shanty town. It looks like the town you were brought to first. Kind of.
Nah, Amenaki's a lot nicer than this.
No, not like that. When you were caught by... At the very start, and you're running through,
yeah,
kind of a shanty village with chains and stuff.
Yeah, I think that was a slave camp. So, yeah. I don't know whether that was nicer than this or not. Didn't have a whorehouse. Not that I know of, anyway.
It's because they have slaves. Everywhere's a whorehouse.
But here's the building we saw in our dream. And I love the name of this place, the Spready Gold. It's just so goofy. Anyway, let's head on in.
I've got to find the man in white.
I'll be happy if I just make it through this year alive.
Yeah, this is a nice place.
Play a game of poker.
Yeah, that's apparently how we're gonna find this guy. No real explanation, but let's just do it.
You gotta win your information here.
Did you hear about Snow White?
Shut up about Snow White. Every time you tell this story, we're playing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Snow White escapes from Foster's prison camp. Next thing you know, he's killing guys with a machete.
Oh, that's the worst version of the story I ever heard. You ruined the drama. Sounds like Hoyt needs to step in, if it's true.
Hoyt would make quick work of the guy, that's for sure. Probably kill him with his own machete.
He already did with the owner of the mine. Hoyt's an artist. He'll kill this one special. Am I right?
What'd you say he looked like again?
All in.
Nice play.
That's the guy from my vision. He's gonna lead me to Keith and Oliver.
Yeah, so that actually worked. The guy just walked right up to us.
Is he, though?
Yeah, that's the guy.
That man's the kid.
It's funny how that happens.
Alright, so now we have a section, right out of Assassin's Creed, where we need to follow him, but not get seen.
Thus the stealth thing.
Yeah. A couple videos ago where I said people on this island were kind of racist?
Yes.
Yeah, so they call us Snow White. And it has nothing to do with hanging out with short people or taking apples from strangers. It's because we're white. That's as clever as they could be.
I'm impressed they know who Snow White is, so...
You never doubt the Disney Empire.
I guess.
Reaches all corners of the world.
Even where they don't have TVs or books.
Yeah. They must have TVs around here somewhere. There's one in the bar there, actually.
I wrote it out. It's not that often I get to hold a pen. So much for English school.
Here's your money.
Take him inside or get rid of him.
Hey! Fucky, fucky, sucky, sucky. Those words interest you?
I'm working tonight.
We all are, baby.
Yeah, they don't really go for subtlety here.
She sounds like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Find it cheaper. Go ask around. Go. Ask anyone about me.
All right.
They will say
Where's
the
my
same
fucking
thing,
money?
that I am honest.
I'm sick.
I don't fucking care, twerp. You're not holding out on me.
I don't feel good.
You want some medicine?
Please
Gotta
don't.
stay on him. Your medicine. Feel better? You lie to me again, and I will fucking kill you.
That's not very nice.
Nope.
Hey, mister. One last blowjob before you die? Hmm?
I'm not sure if that's nice or not.
I don't want to die yet, so
Yeah.
no.
That's sort of what I was thinking.
Man, he's a slow walker.
He really is.
Hurry up, white coat.
Like, he's heading home. I mean, who walks this slowly to get home?
Just a nice leisurely stroll through Bad Town.
I mean, it is a nice day.
Together, old man. Nothing, huh?
I guess. A little too nice to be wearing a suit, if you ask me.
That was probably like, a silk suit or something. Although it's pretty dirty.
Maybe it's his only pair of clothes.
Well, the game would sort of confirm that. Nobody seems to change their clothes.
It's true.
But I guess this is where he lives. Let's go see what he has to say for himself.
You have 10 seconds to tell me who you are before I remotely detonate the C4 under the table and this whole place explodes like a pop bottle.
Jesus!
I doubt it. 5 seconds.
Jason Brody!
Really?
Yes!
So you're Snow White?
Yes, or no, which one gets me blown up?
A pragmatist. Promising. But do you consider yourself a patriot, Mr. Brody? Thing is, the real patriot doesn't just put his hand on his heart while holding a hot dog at the ball game. That's a gosh darn cakewalk, pardon my French. The real patriot suckles at the teat of Lady Liberty. Upon hearing of the death of a brother at war, the real patriot asks, "Did we win?" And then rejoices at the pronouncement of victory. So, are you a real patriot or one of those Walt Whitman hippies who cries when the jean store runs out of pocket squares?
A real patriot.
Bingo. That's what I like to hear. By the way, Voss has your friend Oliver Carswell, and I'm zeroing in on Keith Ramsey.
Why are you looking for them?
It's my job to know this island inside and out. I can help you, but you gotta play the game. There's something I'm looking for. We'll trade favors.
Deal.
Nice little secret door.
Pretty high-tech little shanty.
Mm-hmm.
Jason.
What are you? Some kind of spy?
I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. Just messing with you. I work for Langley, Agent Willis Huntley.
Oh, great. I need to get help from the army and the government.
You can't. I'm embedded, not really in contact with Central Intelligence.
So, you're alone here?
No. You kidding? I got a whole team. They're out in the field, but they'll be back. These scans they sent have opened up a grade A can of worms. I can't talk to you about it, but trust me, it's big.
Sounds huge.
I need more info, though, from the source. Flammenwerfer. Flamethrower. This beauty was invented in Krautland. Hoyt Volker is the boss of a very good friend of yours, Voss. He also happens to run the largest slave trading ring in the South Pacific. On top of that, he grows drugs.
If we set fire to his fields and his boat, he's gonna canoe over to this island. I get what I want, and we learn more about your friends. Capiche? I feel like that's only an Italian thing. Only Italians can say that. It's like spraying furniture gold. You know what I mean? Anyway, here's the gun.
Wow. Thanks.
That's what I like to hear. Don't forget the boat.
Yeah, I got it. I'm trusting you on this thing with Hoyt.
He seems nice and not crazy at all.
He is pretty nice. I actually really like Willis. He is a cool guy.
Does he say what you're talking about Willis at all during this game?
No, nobody says that.
That's too bad.
I'll play ball as long as it gets me closer to finding my friends.
I think it was a liger. Part line, part someone is pulling all out.
Maybe Dennis knows more about Hoyt.
Oh, no.
Hey, Dennis?
Jason, what did you find?
The vision led me to the man in white. Turns out he's a spy or something.
Funny. I've never heard of such a man here on the island.
Yeah, he told me about Voss's boss, Hoyt.
Hoyt Volka. Stay away from him, Jason. You think Voss is crazy? All the evil on the island, it comes from Hoyt. He took Voss's mind away from him. It is he who pulls the strings.
Wow. Okay, I'll be careful.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
Indeed. And this is that level.
Yay!
When people talk about Far Cry 3, this is the mission they talk about.
The one that I've been excited for ever since we started this LP.
Yeah. Yeah. This one is pretty much when you try and describe Far Cry 3 to people, this is what you will use because it just has everything. It is fantastic.
It's got dubstep, it's got flamethrowers, it's got drugs.
Yeah, exactly. And Jason loves the hell out of it. Loving every single minute.
Just burning down fields with a raging boner.
Yep. And it wasn't even that long a drive. We're here already.
Burn it. Burn it all!
We will, don't you worry. Just gotta sneak up on these guys though, you know.
Yeah. We'll burn their corpses after to get rid of any evidence.
The game actually automatically switches you to the flamethrower there, and we'll be seeing that again, sort of. You'll see what I mean. But here's the music.
Hooray!
Holy fuck, this is awesome!
So this song is actually, like, it's a... I don't exactly know whether it's a... What's the word?
Reggae dubstep?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know if it's a remix or the song is sort of a collaboration, but it's Skrillex and Damian Marley.
It's gotta be a remix.
Yeah. And this will be playing on repeat for about the next 15-20 minutes or so.
That's sick.
Yeah, I actually hadn't heard about this level exactly when I first started playing the game, and so when it came up it was just sort of like, what the hell is going on? But, oh, it's so good.
That's wonderful.
I should probably also mention, it'll come up in just a sec, but standing in the weed fields as you're burning them does get Jason high.
Sick.
So for most of this level, my aim is going to be a little shaky.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
It's not even close to over.
Hooray.
That was basically a tutorial section for this mission. We have 5 more fields to burn, and a lot more guys to kill.
Getting high, killing guys, listen to dubstep.
Far Cry 3.
Far Cry 3, everyone. God damn.
Yep. Now, this level is one where I really wanted to show off the Molotov cocktails, but they sort of get screwy. I think it's actually the Xbox 360 not being able to handle enough fire, actually. But I find if you use Molotov cocktails on the fields, it sometimes sort of burns really locally but doesn't spread, and then the fields get all screwy as to whether or not they're burned or not. So I don't end up using them.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll have to try and pull out the Molotovs at some point, but I honestly just don't find them that useful compared to grenades.
Yeah, grenades are way cooler.
Mm-hmm. Should probably not be shooting guns high, because I don't think I hit him at all, and that was an entire clip.
Hell, you hit him. Is that Jason screaming in excitement while he shoots?
No. That was the bad guys yelling at me. Yeah, Jason doesn't really have, I guess, combat noises.
Yeah. Because, like, once in a while you can hear him kind of say something to himself, but not while he's, like, fighting people, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, you're burning the building you're
Yeah,
in.
fire's dangerous. Always listen to your parents when they tell you not to play with fire.
And stay in school.
And stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Unless there's lots of dubstep and fire, then it's cool.
Yeah. This section's also really combat heavy. Actually, I sort of think it would be, I don't know, maybe a little better if it wasn't so combat heavy. Just because I'm finding I have to focus on the bad guys more than the objective.
I worry that it would take less time and you wouldn't be able to hear this song on repeat for 20 minutes.
That is also probably true. It would take a lot less time.
3 more to go. Awesome.
So that
Really
second,
happy.
yeah, that second field that got burned was completely accidental. I haven't touched it with the flamethrower. It was just the explosives nearby set it
The
off.
fire spread.
Yeah, and my grenades, I think, actually.
That's sweet.
Shit, I'm running dry. Maybe the pirate's got a stash lying around. It's number 3. Man, I love this thing.
He's really just loving the hell out of this entire mission.
Me too.
Oh yeah,
I'm also loving the hell out of this entire mission.
but you're not the one being shot at.
True.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I don't know whether like light sensitivity is a side effect of marijuana or possibly just if you take too much. But it is a side effect for Jason. Once we look towards the sun, it just blurs out like crazy.
Might also be the smoke in his eyes.
That I didn't even think of that. That's a very good explanation.
I get smoke in my eyes a lot and it hurts.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, all right. I like it. I don't think there's any way I'm hitting anything at this range.
And this high.
Yes. Yeah, I think if Jason wasn't high, I might be able to pick some guys off. Oh, I actually got one. 2. Sweet.
Burn them drugs. Burn them good.
Look at that light sensitivity.
Yeah, I can see that.
I guess another weird thing, in a bunch of my practice runs, Jason actually didn't get high while I was doing this.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, and I think it was because, like I said, I was having some issues with the burning being registered. So maybe it was that, where it was just sort of not, like it wasn't registering as the plants were burning. But this one, it worked.
You sure do have a lot of gas canisters for this thing.
I've actually picked up ammo a number of times. All these shacks you can see on the sides tend to have some kind of ammo in them. Because, as you can see, it takes a lot to do this.
Yeah, it sure does.
And I've run out of ammo for my my light machine gun a number of times as well. And that thing, you know, we can carry a fair amount of ammo for it.
And number 4 goes up in smoke.
Let's go! I'm on fire!
Look at that field burn.
Yeah, we're starting to get into that that issue I was talking about with the non-spreading. This one's not spreading very well.
Have to manually spread it with your flamethrower.
Defoliant device.
Defoliant device.
Well, that's sort of like the U.S. Army. Their like official term for the flamethrowers is like defoliant something. Because, you know, technically they're supposed to only be used for clearing brush.
Yes. One out the knife.
Yeah, that was actually me when I jumped over the fence. I was trying to see if I could get a death from above just by Goomba stomping.
Just because you're high?
As I've called it. Well, I wanted to see if it would work.
Death from above. Because you can always do it when you're high. That'd be sweet.
If your jump height increased. Performance enhancing drug.
Sweet.
Number 5 was totally worth it.
There we go. So that's all the weed.
Oh, the weed.
All of it. Now we just have to burn that boat. We actually didn't get a huge amount of explanation for the boat. Yeah. It just belongs to Hoyt. And he said, you know, take it out. So, I mean, we're going to do it.
So we'll have to canoe over here.
Yeah. But I mean, if his boat's here, doesn't that mean he's here?
Well, I assume Willis is being kind of sneaky with you.
He does do that. He is a spy.
Yeah, exactly. And he looks crazy.
So, you know, the tagline for this game was Voss's line about, you know, did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? So, the sort of thing with this game is every character is insane.
I would be if I lived here.
Yeah, well that's, you know, actually, Willis will have something to say about that, but essentially, yeah, everybody here is crazy in some way or another. We don't really meet any sane people. Although I guess our friends they're pretty sane.
For now.
For now, but they are hiding in a cave, so.
Uh-oh. Sorry, people who lived here.
I have a feeling the pirates have taken this place over as their drug farm.
That went up quick.
Yeah, it really did. But that's what I mean about the Xbox 360's processing power for fire spread. Is that I think if you have too much going on, it doesn't work. But because all the fields are now done, that just went up.
Hooray, rocket launchers.
That's it! I'm
Yep.
out of here.
And I don't know if you noticed, but that boat was actually packed full of what looked like cocaine.
Yeah, I noticed that. There's some beside you too on the dock.
Yeah. So that's why we were blowing up the boat, not because Hoyt actually uses it to get around. But yeah, that's that mission, and that is a ton of fun.
Get owned, marijuana. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. But let's go back and tell Willis that we did what he asked us.
I love the flamethrower.
Those Germans, what can I say? They know how to light stuff on fire. Got you an earpiece.
Thanks. Hey, you ever go out on recon with your guys?
No. There's a reason I have the American flag in here. In here.
There's society, there's order. Out there, the jungle, the synapses in our brains go dark little by little. You forget where you're from, who you are.
Yeah. So, what about my friend Oliver?
I've almost burst this thing wide open. I can feel it. By the way, you're getting popular.
Lovely weather we're having. My boss, are you planning a parade? That's why I love you, Voss. You make me laugh. Everything in business is so goddamn serious. But you, sir, what about Snow White? You know what? I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck. Really? Then why am I here? Once you've got the ransom money, his friends are gonna be so like that. I shot his older brother. I did what you wanted with his younger brother. He's my sister. She's inking that white boy. I don't give a fuck about your family. It is by my grace that your head isn't impaled on the antenna of my car. Therefore, I would like it if you gave a fuck about Jason Brody. Okay, Hoyt. Okay. All right. Fantastic. I'm really loving this weather. What's the name of that village down the road? Barristown? Bunch of native sympathizers. They stole a transportation manifest that's close to my heart. I'd like to pay them a visit. Nice to see you, Voss.
Better make your way to Barristown.
I bet Oliver's on the manifest. Who has it?
I'll tell you when you get there. I gotta keep on working. See yourself out.
Alright, now we were just talking about how Willis is a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you picked it up by now. Probably haven't, because I haven't actually shown off the handbook. But he's the guy who's making the data entries. He's the one feeding us information.
Ah.
And you know, the last time we talked to him, he talked about his team. So remember that. Now the thing is, all of these data entries are funny. They tend to have stupid jokes. He talks about his ex-wife a lot. Except this one, which talks about how he lost his team. The jungle took them. Yeah. But he told us that, you know, his team's just out.
So he's losing it without them.
Yes. Yes, he is. And actually his whole team's not gone, but that's not going to come up for a while. But yeah.
Yeah, because it said he sent 2 out and just about came back.
Well, no. Anyway, you'll see what we mean later in the game.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I just like that hidden in all the data entries in the game, and there are a lot of them, that this one actually, you know, is, you know, sort of important if you care about the characterization.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, at first I thought he was being completely sarcastic about him having a team in that field, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but he's a weird guy. I like him, though. Anyway, we grabbed the new SMG, the A2000, and we're taking the sniper rifle along with us as well, the SVD.
Kakite.
Shut up! They killed my husband. I was a doctor before they threw me in a stinking cell.
That lady right there has a number of dialogue lines where she claims to be people, whether it's weapon smugglers or a doctor or whatever, and apparently they're all references to characters in Far Cry 2. I haven't played that game recently enough to actually know who she's talking about, but at least one of her dialogues things mentions the Jackal, and he was the bad guy in Far Cry 2.
I don't think I've ever played Far Cry 2, so...
Yeah, I think I've made my opinions on Far Cry 2 clear a few times so far. But it isn't a terrible game. I couldn't play it for very long. Anyway, we're on our way to Barristown, where apparently Hoyt is. I think he's going to try and make an example. You know, a display of force.
No, he sounded kind of like Australian or something.
Willis?
Yeah.
Or Hoyt?
Hoyt did.
Hoyt? Yeah, I actually don't know what his accent is supposed to be.
Yeah, it sounds like Australia or New Zealand or something. But I haven't seen him, so I don't know if he's like, you know, native or...
He's a white dude. We're about to see him right now.
Right.
Hoyt's here.
Wait until
until he leaves. Otherwise, he'll make chicken chow mein out of your friend.
I want it to be clear that anyone who helps those savages out in the woods will end up like our friends here. Is my point coming across? You! Run!
See a guy in red stripe?
In the middle of the minefield?
Point made! Have fun, boys!
That's our man. Go in and extract him.
Are you nuts?
He has the transportation manifest that will lead you to Oliver Carswell. It'll be encrypted, but I'll decode it if you snap me a picture.
Oh, shit, Ollie. Gotta save this guy.
Yeah, so...
There's a hang glider when you need it.
A hang glider? I don't know if I'd want to be doing a hang glider, because I'd probably screw up and crash.
Touch the ground.
I should be able to spot the mines if you go slow.
Yeah, so you can see the mines, and you can shoot them if you really want. But you can hear them and see them, so it's a lot easier to actually just make your way around them. I don't know if you noticed right there with those two guys, I actually did a chain takedown, which allows you to just one after the other do really quick takedowns.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm. It's very useful, and you can do a lot of guys in a row like that.
Agent Willis Huntley asked me to extract you. He said you could help me find one of my friends. Tell me where Oliver is.
No, I need to go to the village now. I'll tell you when we get there.
What the hell? Fine, follow me.
Yep, so we have something of an escort mission now.
The old escort missions.
Yep, we gotta take this guy to his house, where that's apparently where he's got the stuff we want. Also, that is what happens if you shoot an ammo cache.
Blows up all the ammo and kablamo?
Yeah.
Gunfire?
Yeah, they go up like crazy.
Instant fireworks.
Now, normally I would wait until daytime to do missions, but this mission in particular I find works a lot better at night, when you sort of have the fires going and...
Just looks way cooler.
Yeah, exactly. It's not as
getting
interesting.
shot at while you're standing in a minefield looks nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit.
I mean, more so than usual getting shot at.
As long as you follow Rongo there, you'll be fine. He has a path through. But yeah, you don't have the mobility you might usually have. He's also really bad about telling you when he's leaving. If you're scoped in, he might just turn and run away, and you know, you just sort of notice, oh crap, he's 30 feet ahead of me and I don't know how he got there.
Can he actually be killed? Or?
Yes, he can.
Did that happen to you once or twice?
So actually, he has never died on me. There's a couple other points in the game where we have, you know, an escort with a health bar, and they can die. I think they have regenerating health. So as long as you don't let them take too much damage, it's not too bad.
Alright. Well, it's not bad.
Yeah. A lot of times enemies will focus on you anyways.
He's behind that! Watch.
Right. Now we're not going to figure this out until it starts happening, but this is actually a bit of a holdout section. We're going to start getting waves of enemies rushing at Rongo's house, and we need to hold them off while he searches for the data we want.
Thus a shit ton of mines?
Yep, exactly.
Hooray!
He's even got more up here so we can keep laying them down.
Don't light his house on fire or anything.
Hurry up!
I cannot find the documents. Keep them busy.
I'm actually not sure his house can be lit on fire, but
But all of the surrounding houses can.
Yeah, and it can take damage. I can tell you that much.
I'm still looking. They threw everything on the floor.
Like that.
Like that.
So I actually used a syringe there called Fireproof. This is one I don't use that often. It just makes you more resistant to fire and explosive damage. I didn't quite use it in time for that mine to go off, so you know, it was kind of a waste. But there you go. It is there if if you can plan ahead and use it effectively.
Fair enough. I thought it was tactically sound.
If I'd been a couple seconds quicker, it would have been fantastic.
Made you look all cool and strategic and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So they blow up all your mines already?
Yep. I believe so anyway. Oh, maybe that's one sitting on the ground right there in the lower left.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Anyway, that's over.
Okay, it's okay. Come in. Pardon the mess.
Okay.
I found it. I found the transportation manifest.
Great, finally. I'll take a picture of it for Willis. Willis, you got the picture?
The pirates use codes Neanderthals can read. Oliver's being transported on the old road. I sent the decrypted coordinates.
Good. I'm on my way.
All right. Well, the day started out nice, but now it's kind of shitty.
All that smoke in the air.
Yeah. Anyway, we apparently know where Oliver is now, so we're gonna be able to save another one of our friends.
If you get lucky.
Yeah, but you know what? We're making pretty good progress as far as, rescuing people goes.
You are 2 for 2.
Yeah. So here's some more sort of outtakes. I wouldn't quite call these ones bloopers. Sometimes if you shoot the driver of a vehicle while it's moving, it'll flip out. But this one here is particularly interesting.
Flippy outy?
Yeah. I actually wanted that vehicle. I wasn't trying to make that happen. And this one here, this is the strangest thing that's ever happened to me in this game. So, what I'm gonna do is, I start cooking a grenade right before the game tries to automatically switch me to the flamethrower.
Did you put a cooked grenade in your pocket?
No, but hijinks sort of ensue.
Cause that would be hilarious.
Gotta try the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So the game thinks I threw away the flamethrower, and it won't let me pull out a weapon.
That's funny.
It's back now. It was really weird. It also automatically made me cook that grenade. Like I had to press the button again for him to throw it away. I have no idea what, but anyway, that's going to be the end. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.
See you later.